some people don't need no damn animals. Like really, some of these animals out here, they don't need to be domesticated, and they really wouldn't like people if people wouldn't feed y'all. Like the only reason these dogs like half these people is because these people feed these animals. But I'm watching these people. They got all these exotic breeds of dogs and shit like that, Dalmatians and all this type of stuff. And I be seeing these people be trying to take these dogs for walks, and like these dogs literally be trying to pull away from these people, like they scared of these people. Like I was just watching this Caucasian woman who's younger than me, and she's walking this Dalmatian, and the Dalmatian, she's trying to pull the dog into the grass, and the Dalmatian is trying to pull away from her and is looking up at her like he's afraid of her, right? So I don't know if some guys like allowed his girlfriend to walk his dog for him while he's at work or something like that. Like who knows, right? I'd hate to think that, she's abusing the dog or something like that. But like it's crazy, like again, people just want these things as a status symbol, or they lonely, they don't want to live for themselves. Like there's a social hierarchy. Animals belong with animals, right? But some of these people just so hell-bent on having an animal as a status symbol that they just want to walk around with these pets, man. These pets don't like y'all like that. Like for real. You don't think animals have personalities? You don't think animals have zodiac signs? Like some of these people, just like you have to have a certain personality to match with a person, you have to have a certain kind of personality to match with these animals as well. Like look at this, like I was watching last night during my Halloween stroll. There goes the bridge going up. We out in the middle of a Halloween party, or they was, because I was walking through just recording, and I just saw this dude carrying around a damn dog. It's like if you have to carry around a dog, you and your dog need to be in the house, bro. Oh, there she goes. And she's looking like it's a chore to her. Like some of these people, like I'm a shaman. I like animals, but that don't mean I need animals living with me. That don't mean that I need a dog or a cat living with me, sleeping with me in my bed. And then we wonder why, or someone with their yacht. And then we wonder why these animals turn around and get triggered into their instinctive animal nature and just attack these people. Like these people just want animals just to be having animals. Totally disrespecting the laws of nature, right? Like this whole river here, this river was full of manatees a few years ago. Not even that long ago. Maybe about 20 years ago. This was manatee area. But they done built all this stuff around this area, disrupting the natural laws of things, that you can barely find a manatee here. Like a few miles from here, a few cities over, we actually have a county here in Florida called Manatee County, right? Bradenton. It's kind of like the country part of Central Florida. There's a few areas like that. You get to watch the bridge go back down as these people pass through with their yachts and all this type of stuff. But yeah, it's just the weirdest thing. Like if you pay close attention, to your children, your toddlers when they can't speak, right? And we wonder why like these kids grow up and something be wrong with them because somebody did something to them when they was younger, right? They got memories of stuff that happened to them when they was younger before they was even able to talk or to speak. But yeah, man, again with these dogs, they have to have a certain type of leader or a certain type of master or a certain type of person. Like we have animal doctors that can literally, like if you've ever heard the term dog whisperer, yeah, we have people that's naturally attuned to be empathetic and sympathetic to dogs, right? Again, we look at naturalists, right? People would call them witches, the wild woman or the wild man or the natural women that grew up under the natural laws of nature that ran naked through the forest and the woods with animals, bears, wolves, things like that, the Jungle Book, right? That comes from an actual story of the natural men and women that grew up with and were raised around animals. Now we just have people getting animals as a status symbol, right? You put animals in zoos and you torture them, right? It's just like a man, like me. I don't like easy access to sex. I don't care how beautiful you are, right? An animal doesn't want easy access to the food. It's inherent within the natural predator, like a lions and tigers and bears, to go out and hunt for their food. Like, you ever tried to feed an animal, a dog or a cat, and they just wouldn't eat? Because that dog's like, are you giving me this damn processed food? Some shit that you already got your stank on? I don't want it. That's like a woman, I see women every day that try to get in my periphery, and I'm like, I don't want it. Girl, I don't want you. Like, if it's easy, if you giving it up like that, or if you're in my face like that, I wonder how many other men that you're in front of every day trying to parade around. Like, of course, like, we got choosing signals and stuff like that, but I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Maybe I'm ranting. Maybe there's no place in the world for a scientist or a naturalist or a spiritualist like me, right? People don't like the way I talk, right? Just like people didn't like the way that Jesus was talking back in his day. Just like people didn't like the way Martin Luther King was talking back in his day, right? Just like people didn't like how other people were speaking about these certain things, right? People don't want to hear where they fucking up or where they going wrong at, right? But yeah, another day for me out here watching these folks. Like, I could tell a naturalist from right? Dreadlocks, a natural woman, a mother, right? These women are like, I'm so bored, I'm so tired, I'm home alone. That's a natural woman right there with her child, right? Taking her child out for a nice stroll for an hour or two. No one said it has to be boring. No one said you got to stay in the house all day. Get a habit, right? When I was at home with my children, you think I stayed in the house with my 2 children all day long? No, I took them out walking around the neighborhood. I took them out to the lake to watch the water and feed the fish. I took them out to the park, right? I taught my daughter how to walk, right? I taught my son how to walk, and when their mom came home, their mom eyes lit up when I had my child go run to their mother, right? Or go walk to their mother, right? So I was able to witness these things, right? And this is the park where all the dogs, all the domesticated dogs, right? that these people feed treats to, right? And get them running around like happy-go-lucky animals. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to head out to my place, right? Libra, the librarian. I'm about to head out to the library. And it's the middle of the week. It's the first day of the brand new month, right? We're in November, so I got to go check my emails, all that sort of thing. I'm going to take me I guess we're going to do kind of like a half and half day. I've already uploaded some tarot. If you follow that part of my journey, right? I know some people probably aren't into that thing, but I do run a YouTube channel, right? And yeah, man, just very interesting, man. Very. And that's what I mean by, like, I've overcome my fear of death. My only thing is, when I'm dead and gone, it's like, I would love to see what the world would look like in 21, 23, right? 100 years from now. Like, will technology, will science have advanced long enough, right? Will people stop diluting their DNA with toxic meat and all these chemicals that they've put into our blood systems and our bloodstreams? People developing cancer before they even turn 30, that type of stuff. And then they pass this generational curse down in their DNA. And then their kids don't even live as long, or their kids are born with some sort of an autism or whatever the case may be. Look at the statistics. I'm not just running my mouth, man. We got a way of making things better, but then we also got a way of making things worse. Yeah, we have technology, but it keeps people from thinking for themselves. Chat GTP, anyone? AI? Like, don't you remember watching Terminator: The Judgment Day? Like, man, y'all gonna be in a world of trouble. Nature is gonna turn against you, right? Not just the animals. Ever seen the movie The Happening by M. Night Shyamalan, where the trees, the plants alone just turned on people, started releasing pheromones that made people commit suicide, right? We invade these. You don't think it was nothing but trees here? It was nothing but trees here. And then until people came and invaded these spaces and turned it into a city or a downtown area or whatever the case may be, just for their convenience. But yeah, that's a little bit of education for me today. You can't tell me I shouldn't have been a teacher, right? I still got a long way to go though, man. I'm a young spiritual guru at the end of the day, and it's not being conceited. You have to speak these things sometimes. I was afraid not even a year ago to say that I was a prophet until I actually said it. Well, someone kept saying it to me because they saw it in me, and they was like, damn, I just wanted you to say it because I see it in you, but you have to claim it, right? It's not being egotistical or being something that I'm not, or saying something that's not true, right? So we enter the quiet zone. But yeah, man, these animals, you know, they don't want to be muzzled. They don't want to be shackled. They don't care about your food that you buy from a grocery store to give them. They rather hunt for their food, just like a man rather hunt and find a woman, his wife. No one wants easy access to sex. But what do we have nowadays? Social media, women throwing themselves up online, right? Everyone wants to walk around with an animal on a dog leash or a dog collar like a status symbol. Stop domesticating dogs. You'll go domesticate a bear. You'll find out real quick. Go try to domesticate a bald eagle, right? But anyways, catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.